I always say be on it as best as you can live. Because when you're on it live, you could ask a question that you have at that moment. You can, you don't have to find it another time to listen to the recording. Try your best to get on live. You don't have to be fully make-up. I mean, come as we are. I'm not even wearing a bra. All right. So just be you. And if you need to be folding laundry or feeding your baby, it is okay. We're people, we're human beings. You don't have to be on 24/7. So next Thursday, be on the call, and I'm not sure yet what the topic will be, but we'll figure it out based on your questions and stuff. But I just want to welcome you all to the team. Thanks for coming on and taking an hour-ish of your time and joining us. And I feel so honored that you are part of Team Self-Made and you are ready to grow this health and fitness business and realize that this can be anything you want it to be. So my name's Maggie Ulrich, if you guys don't know me. No matter, some of you are my personally sponsored coaches and some of you belong to another coach on this team. But no matter who signed up with you, you are under our Team Self-Made umbrella. I like to describe it as like a family tree. So for some of you, for Erin, that would make me your great grandma. Oh gosh. Okay.
I even said that last night on our team call. I'm like, my coach is like your great grandma.
Grandma. Yes. But I am the oldest on. Well, no, Laura, you're 50. So, and then I think I'm right under you. So, but I do have gray hair. So I do feel like a great grandma at times. So what's going to happen is you're going to be part of your own team. Like Erin's part of Meg's team and Meg is part of Erin's team. And you're going to develop your own team. You're going to develop your own community, and we're going to all separate and grow, and you're going to become your own leader, but we're always going to have us to lean in for support no matter what. That's why we have the team page. That's why we have a lot of us have group chats going on Facebook. And that's why I get so pumped and excited to run these calls together to help you launch your business. So, like I said, it can be overwhelming. Just write a lot of notes, lean into your team, lean into your coach. That is what we are here for. But basically, tonight we just want to talk about where you can begin. This business isn't hard, and we want to be able to give you the guidance to understand that you need to focus on a few things in the beginning, because the rest you're going to learn as you go. So if you focus on just certain things, everything else will fall into place. So what I'm going to do is I'm a teacher at heart. So I have my little notes here because I'm so type A. And we have a lot of type A coaches on this team. So I know I'm in good company. So I'm going to be looking down at my notes because if I miss a thing, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. That's how I roll. But can you guys see my screen? All right, so I'm just gonna be sharing this with you. If you need to screenshot things, go ahead. If you need to take notes, if you need me to slow down, you wanna come say hi? Hold on, Mike wants to say hi really quick. Look at, these are all our new coaches.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah, look at, there's Bree.
Hey, what's happening?
And there's Alyssa.
Hey, Alyssa.
Kristen Manning's on, but she's blacked out, so.
Awesome. I just wanted to pop in and say welcome to this amazing team. You guys are going to absolutely kill it. This woman is awesome. You're under great leadership between her and Erin and all the other coaches. If there's ever anything that you guys need, I'm here for each and every one of you too. So please feel free to reach out to me. Hey, Janice.
There's Janice.
I'm looking at everyone's names. Hi.
I know, don't you love the babies?
So anyway, just wanted to pop in, say hi to everyone. Alyssa, I know I owe you a call. I'll give you a call tomorrow. We'll catch up.
Mike got a job offer. Yeah, he just got it on Tuesday and he accepted yesterday.
So yeah, so we're on cloud nine right now. Bree, thank you for your support. I know that you were a big support as well. So thank you guys. Again, this team is amazing. You're on a team of rock stars. You all are going to kill it. I can't wait to see what you guys have in store. So See you later.
Yes, thanks to all of you guys who helped us through this whole job search these past 6 months. It was crazy. Okay, let me go back to my screen. And if you have any questions, just unmute yourself and ask at any time. All right. All right. So basically, I'm going to go through each slide and I'm just going to bang it out. First thing you want to know is you have a shit ton of resources. Okay. So always go to your resources first before you go to like your coach. Because I mean, you can find the answer first if it's easy to find. But if you're like, oh, I don't know where to find it, then obviously ask your coach. All right, the Coach Online office. That is basically your back office. When you log into it, if you go to the magnifying glass, actually Laura was the one that taught me this. Just type in what you need. I don't know, challenge pack, click, and everything will come up for you. Those of you who just signed up like this month or the month before, you got a welcome email from Beachbody. And if you don't have that, you're gonna want to get access to that. So look in your trash, look in your spam. It gives you so much information. It gives you the business side of things. It's also in the team training too. If you go in the back office, go to support, team training, I think it's called, or maybe it's training. I don't know, it's back there. Everything's located right there. And the best way to learn, I always say, is to play around. Just go in the back office one day and kind of play around a little bit and figure things out. Team Self-Made, we have our own team training website. Those of you who are my personally sponsored coaches, when you signed up, you got a welcome email from me. The link is in there. I suggest that you start that right away. It's self-paced. I don't have to keep sending you lessons. You do it on your own time, but everything you learn there, you're also going to want to take action and apply with. And if you have questions, obviously ask your team, ask your coach. Also, if you're not sure where the team training is, in our team page, we have the announcements post, and there's always like a monthly calendar, and there's a ton of links and information there. The link to the team training is there, so just click there. And then, so the Beachbody welcome video, it gives you an overview of basically how to navigate your Coach Online office, and it shares what you need to know right now. Also, they give you 3 $10 promo codes, okay? Those are gold. You don't want to waste those, because what Beachbody is saying, like, hey, you're a coach now. We want you to share this with others. And guess what? We're going to give you $10 off. It's almost like saying, let's say like someone says, oh, did you like this restaurant? Like you go to a restaurant and they're like, did you like this restaurant? And you're like, oh my gosh, yes. They'll say, here's a $10 off code, share it with somebody else, and the next time you come, we'll give you $10 off. So it's pretty much the same concept. It's a referral kickback. Well, not really a kickback, but it's more like, here's $10, share it with share it with your people. So get on the ball and don't let those expire, because what's going to happen is if you use them within that time frame, Beachbody's going to replenish them for you. So you'll get them again. Like I know Sandy Grant has used all of them, and she keeps getting new ones every single month. Okay, so like I said, for the team training, I would try to get that done probably 1 to 2 weeks. Like I said, it's self-paced. The idea is to learn everything and then implement and take action. And this is really going to help you in the beginning when you're starting out. Okay, FAQ. That is basically in the back office. If you go to the FAQ part, you can find out any sort of answer that you have a question to. Things are always changing. So if you want to find out like, oh my gosh, is MBF still $20 off in the month of August? You can find that out at FAQ. You could also use Google. You could also use YouTube. If you're like, gosh, I don't really understand the Beachbody compensation plan. Go to YouTube, type in Beachbody compensation plan. There are a million videos that coaches have done over the years to explain that to you. So if you're curious on how you get paid, you could use that, go to YouTube, go to Google whatever you need. The National Wake Up Call, that's every Monday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Basically, it's a call that Beachbody puts on. If you go to Team Beachbody 411 Facebook page and like it, you'll get notifications for when the call starts. And basically, it's an hour, and Beachbody comes on, they talk about announcements. They also talk about recognition. So if you hit certain milestones in your business, they're going to announce your name. It's super exciting. And then they always have some sort of keynote speaker or training on this call, whether it's a top coach sharing best practices, or maybe it's a super trainer like Megan Davies was on a few weeks ago. But I really love when the top coaches come on, because you get to hear their stories. And my favorite part is how they overcome so many things in their life. Like, they're so up high in the company and they're doing extremely well, but then you hear about where they came from and the circumstances, and that the odds weren't in their favor. So I think that's pretty cool, because then it gives you like that hope, like, oh my gosh, if they can do it, so can I. Another thing you can listen to, like our different podcasts if you like, but basically use your resources. There are places that you can find your answers and places you can go for certain trainers or trainings. Okay, first things first, when you sign up as a coach, if you're this month, last month, or even if you've been a coach for a year, first thing you need to do is work on you. Have you ever worked for a company that told you, you know what, take care of your health first, and then let's do the job? Have you ever worked for a company like that? I know I haven't. So when my mentor said, you need to work on you, hit your goals, because then you're going to want to share this with others. And she's so right. She was so right. So don't stress about the business stuff quite yet. Yes, you can share, absolutely, but work on your own journey, because if you stay consistent and you get results, because that's what we do as coaches, and then we prove to people that this works. So I always say, pick a program and finish it. And your coach or I can help you find that program. We're going to talk about your goals, like how's your nutrition? Do you have time? Like, what do you have 30 minutes, 40 minutes a day to do a workout? Do you have any limitations? So basically, you want to make sure to find the right program for you first. I always suggest 21 Day Fix, but I will say Muscle Burns Fat is killer right now. I'm loving that program, but I feel like 21 Day Fix was my soulmate program, because that's what I started. And you get results in 3 weeks with 21 Day Fix, and you can share and talk about it and have a testimony within 21 days. Boom. And that's what we do in this business. That's why I love sharing it. So after 3 weeks, you can check the 21 Day Fix box, and that was the first program you completed, or MBF, check, that's the first program you completed. And then you need to follow your nutrition plan. Commit to your nutrition. 80% of your success is going to be from nutrition and what you eat. You can choose Ultimate Portion Fix. You can choose To Be Mindset. I always encourage my girls to start with Portion Fix, because I feel like it gives you a little bit of the basics, like what food groups to eat, what your body needs, and how many portions of it you need. And I feel like if you focus on that and then maybe go to Be Mindset, it'll help you so much, and you'll have a lot of confidence when talking about nutrition to people who are trying to learn how to eat well, right? You are going through it, so you want to make sure you go through it so you have that confidence and posture when sharing it with your prospects or your future clients. To Be Mindset, Ultimate Portion Fix, both great programs. Like I said, UPF is my favorite. Use your supplements every single day, every day. Shakeology is key to our nutrition, and the performance line, hello, it's going to amplify your fitness. If you don't use them daily, you're not going to have a proper testimony. Shakeology takes a good 30 days before you notice any drastic changes on how you feel. Some feel it right away, but it takes 30 days. Take your pics, okay? Take those pics. I can't stress enough. Like, I know it's awkward at first, and you don't want to like get into, because you don't want to be wearing a baggy shirt and baggy pants, right? You don't have to wear a bikini. You don't even have to wear a bathing suit. Put on maybe workout clothes and a sports bra. Take the damn pictures. Get in multiple sets of clothing. Get into multiple areas of your house. Tripods. Have someone help you. You're gonna want them, and you're gonna be thankful that you did them. I did mine. I hated it. I did not want to do it. Mike was in Denmark. I woke up on a Monday morning like, doing this program. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it because I invested the money. And this is when I didn't even know I was going to end up coaching. And I think that was my very first selfie I ever took. That's how private I was. And I never took a damn picture ever, unless it was of my kids. And I still have it, and I still use it till this day. And boy, am I glad that I have it, because I could look back on it and be like, wow, I can't believe how far I've come. Okay. And then moving on. So while you're on your journey and you're working on you want to get to know the products. We are more than Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology. We have a plethora of other products, and you're going to be wanting to build your own testimonial and benefits through your own experiences. It'll be easier to share Energize if you're using Energize, how much you love it, talk about what it does for you during your workouts, how, like, I look forward to it every morning. Honestly, I know that may sound silly, but I get up and I love taking my Energize. And people ask me about it almost every day. Like, what is that? What are you drinking? Because they're curious, they want to know. Collagen, that's another product. You want to take notice your skin, your nails, your hair. Again, have your own testimonial, because what's going to happen is you're going to gain that confidence when sharing the products. If for some crazy reason you're backed up on your Shakeology, because you all should be on Home Direct Shakeology, that'll give you that 90 personal volume, which you shouldn't be if you're having it daily. Swap with other products. Try Recover. Try the beach bars, which I just had. The 3-day refresh is a 3-day detox. So you want to always have 90 personal volume points every single month. Love your products. So if you tried a product and you don't like it, especially if it's a key product and it's going to offer a solution to so many people, try it again. Keep trying. Talk to your coach about it. Find a recipe that you like. So for example, if it's Shakeology, don't just mix it with water, you guys. No supplement tastes good just mixed in water. Ugh, I wouldn't even drink it. You have to help your customers understand how to make the product. You want to blend it with fruit, ice. I think you guys all know that. And you can even use your superfood or your Shakeology and put it like in a yogurt. You don't need to actually make it in a shake. The more you use it, you're going to fall in love with it, and you're going to find the value behind it and educate yourself about the product. So again, you'll feel confident. Do you notice how I use the word confident a lot? You're going to feel confident about the product, and you're going to help others understand why it's so important. And the back office has a ton of information on all these products too. Okay, share your journey. Tell people what you're doing and help people change their lives. As coaches, you guys, we have this incredible opportunity to impact and make a difference and influence other people through what we are doing. All of you that are on this call were influenced and had some sort of, your coach made a difference in your life, and that's what brought you here on this call, because you want to do the same. You want to share this beautiful gift with other people. This is so different than anything else that I've seen, tried. Basically, you impact people at an emotional level, not just physical. You could impact somebody at a financial level, and potentially their kids, their family's lives. Like, there's just so much influence and impact that you can make, because we need to figure out their goals, and we offer them a solution. And they just have a lot of opportunity to help other people to change their lives with the programs and the products. And then they build a team. So I always think of it as a natural progression. You get results, you fall in love with yourself again, because you do. and you're like, damn, I'm proud of myself. And you want to share this with everybody and anybody. And then what will happen is then they're going to want to share it. And then their people are going to want to share it. It's a natural progression. When you help someone change their life and you make it an emotional impact on their health and wellness, it's a very personal thing, very personal. So they'll begin to fall in love with the products, and they're going to start to see that change within themselves, health, physical, mental, emotional, everything, and they're going to naturally want to help people. So that is basically how the business works and how you grow a team. We create believers through the products and the programs. Okay, moving on. Any questions so far? Again, you guys just unmute if you have any questions. All right, so Beachbody has what they call the 4 vital behaviors. First one I just talked about. Be proof the products work. Use them, get results, create your own testimonial. Be consistent. If you keep struggling with your nutrition, if you keep struggling with getting your workout in every day, this is a conversation that you're going to have with yourself. This is something that you need to kind of dig deep within your soul and maybe get in touch with your personal development, start listening to podcasts and read books, because this is something that you need to work on. When you sign up as a coach, and sometimes I'll do this, like a lot of my clients will be like, oh, I fell off the wagon again, or I can't get motivated to work out, or blah, blah, blah. I say, well, you know what? The only way that you are going to actually probably get results and finish a program is if you step into coaching, because it adds an extra layer of accountability and it's going to make you amazing. And it happens. They step into coaching and it just ups their accountability times 10 because they take people with them. And when their people show up, then they're going to want to show up too. Share, connect, invite. That's what we do. We share our journey. We don't just share A to Z. You need to share the in-between. The in-between is what people want to see. The in-between is what people are going to be inspired to see. They don't want to know, oh, this is her then and this is her now. Great, good for her. That's what they're going to say. If you share your struggles and how you overcame them, you're going to add so much value to their lives that they're going to want to know what you're doing. I know that it can be scary to share your journey on social media. I get that. And Erin's going to talk a lot about that. But really, like, if you really want this business to work for you, you need to start sharing your journey and putting your heart out there and telling your story. So like I said, you have the opportunity to influence people through your own story, and you're going to be able to connect with them and eventually invite them and share with people. Personal development has completely changed my life. That is number 3 on 4 vital behaviors. I was never a believer in personal development. I thought it was silly. I'm like, oh, the self-help books, I don't need that. That's a bunch of BS. It has helped me overcome so many limiting beliefs that I've struggled with my entire life. And I'm sure you have too. I remember when my coach signed me on, she's like, you need to do personal development. And I was just like, no, I don't have time. I had all these excuses. I don't read. I've got kids. Who's got time to read? And then I thought to myself, okay, I come up with all these excuses. It sounds like I need personal development. Like I need it. Just like when you get all these excuses from people, oh, I can't join your group because I don't have time, or I like junk food too much, or I don't like to work out. They obviously have a lot to work on inside first. So I listen to it a lot. I'll do it when I'm folding laundry, when I'm driving, when I'm running. I love to run, so I listen to the National Wake Up Call on my run. Like I said, the National Wake Up Call could be a good one to start with because it's all Beachbody. You are going to become, when you dive into personal development, and if right now, if you're still already telling yourself, like, this woman's baddie, why is she talking about this? You're going to become a better wife. You're going to become a better parent, a friend, coworker, just a better person overall. You have the opportunity to change what you think if you're willing to work through it with personal development. You're going to realize the things that you've been telling yourself, your mind has been programmed to believe. The personal development is going to cause you to have those breakthroughs and for you to be like, oh my God, that is so not true. And that's what I love about it. All right, number 4 is to get people results. You guys, we don't sell yoga pants. We don't sell wine. We don't sell facial cream. We offer encouragement support. We message our clients weekly. We help them through their journey. We add them to our groups. We show them our community. We help them get results, comment on their posts, and give them all the love that they never had before. We want to show them who we're made of and get them the results. And that's why I love this network marketing company. It provides passion, and we provide a good in service. And I will tell you, I am not passionate about selling yoga pants or jewelry. I don't feel I can impact or change anyone's lives through that. So for me, I know I can impact someone's life through health and fitness because it changed mine. So do your workouts, use your supplements, read and listen to a mindset book, and talk to people. And here are some personal development ideas for new coaches. If you want to screenshot it, I'm not going to go through each one, but I've read pretty much all of them, and they're freaking awesome. More personal development is, hold on, like some podcasts you can listen to. Team Beachbody podcast, that's where you can access the National Wake Up Call. Melanie Mitro, top coach 4 years in a row. She's amazing. She has her own podcast called Chic Influencers, Women Inspiring Women. Bob Heilig is also a really good one. His is called Your Virtual Upline. So those are just some suggestions that you can, listen to if you're like, gosh, I need something to listen to. I don't know what. Here you go. All right, first goals as a coach, and we kind of talked about this already. You want to commit to a program and get results. Commit to sharing a piece of your journey every single day. We're not asking you to be like a walking billboard with a bell, being like, I work for Beachbody. No, you do not want to do that. But what we're asking you to do is just talk about it. And if you don't talk about it and all of a sudden you're in someone's inbox inviting them, they're going to be like, I don't know what you're inviting me to. I'm really confused. So you need to be intentional about what you're sharing on social media. In the beginning, just put it out there. We're going to show you how to add value to people when they come to your page. I suggest post, 1 time a day, or if that's, too much, post 5 times a week. It doesn't have to be Beachbody too. It could be anything. It could be your family. It could be your hobbies. It could be like if you love to shop, like share an outfit. It could be a new pair of shoes, whatever. Share your story, be a normal person, and talk about what you even did before Beachbody. Stories. Oh my gosh. Stories are huge. If you are not using stories, just start. Just start using them. It gives people a behind the scenes of what you are. Like, they basically know that you're a human being too. And it's a time for you to be real and be goofy and be you and show off your products and talk about why they're so important to you. I wish we had stories when I first started. They're everything. My relationship with the people I meet online are through stories and the conversations I have with them. Like, a lot of you already on this call, like Janice, Aaron, even Aaron, like we met through stories and Instagram. So think about that. Like, you guys are the people that I want to hang out with. You show up on my story every single day, and you guys are the people that I want to connect with. I want to invite you to my life, into my boot camps, into my, team. But if you're not sharing, they're not going to know what you have to offer. It's basically a blog of your day. People like the randomness. It's a huge opportunity to share your business openly. Okay. Where do I start? Okay, I feel like I just already said this. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Start sharing now. Help 3 to 5 people started with a challenge pack. Offer them the total solution. You're going to have a lot of people that will say, can I just get bod? No, then go to the gym. That's what I would say. Then go to the gym, because we offer more than just a workout. We offer more than just a shake. We offer more than just a nutrition plan. We offer it all. We do. And people come to me and say, well, I don't want a shake. I'm like, well, then I don't know what to tell you, because you just told me that you need to lose 20 pounds. I can give you the workout. Can't guarantee you're going to meet your goal, because I didn't just do the workout. I did the whole kit and caboodle. So you need to stick to your guns. This is your business. You are here to make an impact. You own it. and don't skirt around them. Give them the whole, are you in or not? You know, and if they're like, wow, okay, she really means business, then they're going to take you seriously. Okay, let's see, where am I at? Oh yeah, carve out time to do the training, set some business hours and stick with them. I got up at 5 a.m. every morning when I first started my business, and I worked from 5 to 7, and then I got my kids up at 7 o'clock, and then I got them going, got them in school, and then I would come home and work out. That's part of your business hours too, is your workout. Share your coach announcement. Do your coming out post. Hey, guess what I'm doing? I'm so excited to share this with you. Janice, did you do your post yet? Okay. Tag me, please. Tag your sponsor when you do your coming out post so she can support you, and then share with the team what you're doing. Yes, it's scary, but you guys, people are going to be so proud of you, and you are going to inspire a shit ton of people. You're going to inspire more people than the people that are going, ugh, what is she doing now? And the people that go, ugh, what is she doing now? Are the people that have a problem with themselves. Not with you, but with themselves. So think about that. Let me see. Yeah, don't just say, hey, I'm a Beachbody coach, join me. You want to add value to people's lives. Share your story, why you started. And like I said, that could eventually influence so many people to get started with you. Sorry, I go off on tangents here. All right. You want to hit Success Club every single month. That is a non-negotiable in my business. I have been in Success Club for almost 53 months in a row. How to earn Success Club. Most likely it's with a challenge pack or a completion pack. Challenge pack is Beachbody On Demand, Shakeology. Beachbody On Demand, Recover, Energize. Also, the 3-day refresh with Shakeology is a challenge pack. Completion pack is with people that already have BOD. I mean, think about how many people just signed up for BOD during quarantine. They don't probably know about Shakeology. They don't probably know about the nutrition. So if you meet them on Instagram and they're like, oh, I already have BOD, or I'm doing Bar Blend or whatever, you're like, oh my God, that's awesome. What other programs have you done? I've done this program. I'm doing MBF right now. Have you checked that one out? No, I haven't. You should do it. Join my test group. We're in a group, explain the community. And then they're going to be like, okay, sure. And then talk about Shakeology. And then you're going to want to send them a completion pack link because they already have Beachbody On Demand. You get 2 points for a challenge or completion point or completion pack. You want to hit Success Club 5 or 10 every single month. So these are different ways of how you can do that. Do you guys understand? I know it can be confusing. So basically if you hit Success Club and hit your own 90 PV, which is basically Shakeology every single month on Home Direct, you automatically hit Success Club. And when you do, you get these awesome rewards. Your first month, you get a cool tank if you hit Success Club. Like this is 2020. For month 1, you get that tank. I think I'm getting that Shakeology hoodie. I don't know, but you get these awesome rewards. But what's really neat, this is what I'm like obsessed with, is if you hit Success Club 3 times the first 6 months that you sign up, you can earn your summit ticket, which we're in St. Louis next year in July. You get your free ticket, and you guys, you get to be a test group member in the next upcoming program. So Ann Zilli, she is on our team. She just hit Success Club for the 3rd time this month, and she's going to earn a spot in 9-week Control Freak. That's Autumn's new program that's coming out. She gets to be in her test group. I mean, I've never been in a test group. It's like on my vision board. So this is a huge opportunity for you. And I don't know if you guys follow Emily Favre. She's like number 4 in the company. She got her break from doing 80-Day Obsession. Beachbody called her, said, hey, you want to be a test group member? She's like, yeah. She shared her journey from start to finish, and that gave her, like, that totally broke her into business. She wasn't even a diamond when she first started. So test group is a huge opportunity. So you want to make sure to hit Success Starter. It is a really big goal. When you also hit Success Club every single month for a year, you get a trip Yes, you do. You earn a trip. And I have gone on 4. Basically, this is how it works. Your Success Club points tally up to be trip dollars. So Beachbody pays $1,300 for you to have an inclusive trip for you and your spouse or a guest. So you can bring somebody with, and they're paid for too. You just have to pay for the airfare. It's an incredible trip to earn. It's basically a trip that you travel with your friends. It's so much fun. If you hit Success Club 10 every single month for a year, it's paid for. Your trip, you don't have to pay for anything. It's completely free. Basically, that's 5 people. You help with the challenge pack or completion pack for 1 month. For 1 year. I saw this. My coach was on a cruise when I signed up in January. She took a cruise in March, and I was like, I want to be on that. And I made it my goal to hit Success Club every single month for a year. And then I earned it the next year. So this is us in Riviera Maya. These are some coaches that are on our team. So that is just like, next year we're going to Riviera Maya again, and I cannot wait. Okay, so who to invite now? Do not run from your warm market right now. It's going to be easy for you to invite your people, your family, your friends, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your neighbor, your bestie. I always start with the people on your phone list. Go to your contacts. If you're not sure what to send them because you don't want to sound salesy, talk to your sponsor. She will help you. We're here to help. Don't be scared to talk to them because they're going to want to support you. It's no different than saying, hey, I just opened up a restaurant or I just opened a beauty salon. Will you come and support me? They're going to want to support you. In your cold market, we're going to talk to you about how to build it. It takes time. You have to be consistent. Like ask Laura. Laura's a perfect example. It took Laura some time to get to know Instagram. She showed up every single day on Instagram with these amazing posts, adding value to her followers. And she shows up on stories. She's constantly inviting, and she's almost at diamond. Okay. She could have easily given up after that 3-month mark and said, like, screw this. This is too hard. But she wants to earn that Success Club trip. She wants to earn diamond. She wants to earn our retreats. She wants to retire from her teaching job. And Laura, you can even speak for yourself. Yeah. Laura, why don't you talk about like how many followers you had when you first started up until now? Like you started about a little bit over a year ago.
Yes, I have had 100 followers. I'm at 600 now.
Crazy.
And I have consistent people that are always on my stories. I've learned a system that works for me for Instagram because Facebook, my warm market wasn't as warm as I wanted it to be. So Instagram is where I had to go. And so I figured out a system on Instagram because like Maggie said, I was in every stinking training there could be. Every time Maggie said there was a virtual, I was there. And lots of people shared, and Maggie does a fabulous job of bringing other people in to share how they run their business. And I took different ideas from each of them and have created a system that works best for me with Instagram. So
it is crazy how much you've grown, Laura. Like if I didn't get a spray tan, I probably would be crying right now. Honestly, like you have grown and your business just started to boom like the past 5 months.
Yeah.
So, but you guys, Laura was consistent.
Mm-hmm.
She showed up every day and she's a teacher. She works full time. She's busy just like all of us. She shares her journey. She shares it with people. And you know what else she does is she goes on other coaches' pages that she gets inspired by. And I highly suggest you guys do that. Go on coaches' pages, other Beachbody coaches. They don't have to be on our team. We have 400,000 of them in the network. Go to ones that you relate to that are just like you. Follow them. Get inspired by them. See how they share. Get ideas. Okay? Obviously you're not going to copy, but just get ideas from different coaches. Follow other influencers too and get ideas from them and how they share their business. So that's Janice. Oh my God. He is so funny. So yeah, I am just blown away at Laura's progress in her business. So love you, girl. And yeah, so Erin, I think I'm done. I feel like I whizzed through that, even though God, it's been almost an hour. Do you guys have any questions before our social media queen comes on? Okay. Yay. But I want to say something before you guys go to Erin. I have this on a post-it note. I have it here to look at every single day. And it says, this business succeeds or fails based on your actions. You are in complete control of your business. So when I don't want to show up for my business, I look at this. When I try to blame it on somebody else or point fingers, the only person I should be pointing a finger at is me. So think about that. And yeah, so no questions. You can use the chat box too if you guys want. All right, Erin, the floor is yours. You guys are just gonna be like, I saved her for the best for last. Mine's really boring. Like, Erin is a freaking rock star. She's social media queen. She came from literally being the most private person ever to honestly like leading the social media life on Instagram. And you don't even do much on Facebook. It's crazy. All right, lady, it's all yours.
Okay. Hello. I'm Ella Bossno. So Maggie, thank you for the introduction. Okay, so for those of you, it's so fun to see, like I see some faces on here that I recognize or seen on social media, but I second everything Maggie said. You and myself included, like Maggie's my coach, we are just so blessed to have her as a leader, and she is just absolutely amazing, like the freaking best. And this team is just amazing. It's so fun to connect with everyone. So I am going to be sharing about social media. And I actually, because we had a team call on Tuesday, and the mindset and business coach, Brad, that we were talking about early in the beginning, he did some things that I loved, and I'm a teacher as well, and so is Laura. And so he did some things that kept my attention for the hour and a half that he talked. I'm not talking for an hour and a half, but it kept me engaged, and I have the attention span of a squirrel. So I'm going to do something he did, and that's have you guys participate like in the chat box, because that kept my attention. He'd be like, okay, type yes if you feel this way, or rate yourself on a scale. And it really kept my attention, because I can't pay attention for the life of me. So like Maggie said, this is going to be overwhelming because it is a lot. I would get out a piece of paper and take notes, because I'm going to be talking about a lot of things, and I go through it pretty quickly because it's not a lot of time. But I'm just sharing really, I think, the most important things when starting to share your journey on social media. And I am no pro whatsoever. I have been a coach for a year and a half now, and I joined Maggie, and she talked about this, about her pre-workout. I messaged her asking what her yellow drink was, and after she invited me to her boot camp like 4 times. And that's ultimately what got me to join her, was her pre-workout. And it sparked so many people's interest, and they are curious about it. And I'm going to talk about how you can share about those things on your social media. But this is a roller coaster. The business itself is a roller coaster, and sharing your journey is a freaking roller coaster online. So just a little bit about myself. I never was a presence on social media until I started coaching. I would post a picture here and there, and that's about it. I never talked to my phone and did stories, and I didn't post pictures. I didn't I'd text my siblings and be like, guys, come up with a caption for this picture, like help, or look something up on Pinterest, like beach vibes, or, just for fun. And that all changed because I was so inspired and by this woman, by Maggie. And then I started inspiring myself like every day and showing up for someone I didn't even know existed within myself. And then I show up now for a completely different reason, and that's my team. And it has taken my business to another level, because now I'm not doing this myself and with my coach, I'm doing it with my coaches and my little team. And like Maggie said, you will stick with her until you're comfortable, and then you leave the nest and you go and do your own thing. This is your business. You can do it however you want, and that's what's so fun about it. But And like Maggie said, you have to take care of you first. Otherwise, the inspiration and the motivation to share your journey on social media will not be there at all. So you have to wake up and do your personal development in the morning. She gave a list of books. Like, I highly recommend doing them. I'm reading this book. I type yes in the chat box if you've ever read this book. Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff. No. Okay. This book is amazing. Okay. And Maggie, it is like my Bible, and it's literally like, I have commitment issues. Like, I never stuck to a fitness routine, and I can't finish books, but I can finish this one because it's a page and a half of little chapters. And like, this one's like, tell 3 people today how much you love them. Like, it's just kind things to do to make your life a little less stressful. I even got some of my students this book when they graduated from Half Price Books. You can get on Amazon. I highly recommend this one. It's the shit. It's so good. And then I'm reading this one now. I'm That Girl. It's good, but I probably won't finish it. Let's get real. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen right now. Please ask any questions in the chat box, and I'll try to look at them. But the more you participate, the more you'll stay engaged, and it'll be more fun. Okay. So, oh, Mag, I have to share the screen. You have to enable it.
All right. So what do we do again?
Just click share, and then there should be like, be able to let guests share screen too. Just click.
Is it post attendee?
There. Did that? No.
Yeah, right? No.
No, you're sharing the screen. So I think when you click share screen, like, there's an option that you can like unclick something.
Oh, I see. Got it. Try it now. Shit.
Not working. It's okay.
Now
Just
try.
make her the host.
I think it's with the host. It's
Here
not.
we go. We're good.
Okay, here we go. Phew.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to stop like sharing my screen a few times if we're going to talk or whatever, because I can only see 3 of you right now and myself. Okay. So basically, like I said, I have been coaching. I signed up in January 2019, and then I started sharing my journey online in March. And that's when I officially started coaching. And so, yeah, I don't know everything. I have so much more to learn. I'm learning every day, but these are things that have worked for me from someone that never shared on social media and now does. Okay, so what I always say is, you want people, well, I'll explain that in a second. Okay, the first thing you need to do is know your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you coaching? We all know probably why we started doing this, whether it was change your habits, you want to lose weight, you needed some routine, or you needed a community, and you need to think of your why. So you need to think and write this down. Who do you help, and what problem are you solving? So write it down right now. What kind of person are you helping? And maybe not yet, but you're going to help tomorrow. Who are you going to be speaking to? Are you speaking to moms? Are you speaking to 20-year-olds? Are you speaking to newlyweds? Who are you speaking to? What does she look like? Think about this woman. We did some training, like, you give this woman a name. And when you aren't feeling inspired, you speak to that person. So know your why. Think, you help who, do what, and what problem are you solving? So, I'm a teacher. I speak to teachers, especially during e-learning right now. My husband and I travel all the time, and that's been really hard for us to not travel right now. Are you a foodie, or do you have, like my best friend, she has celiac disease. So are you speaking to people that can't have gluten? Like, those people are out there. If you are that person, there's more of you out there. Where do you shop? Where does this person that you're speaking to shop? Talk to them, talk to your stories. Like, when you're on your, on story, like, you're talking to your best friend, because she is out there. There are more yous than you realize, because we're all similar in some type of way. Maggie is me in 10 years, 11, 12. And like that, she is not just my coach. Like, she is my life mentor and one of my greatest friends. And I've just known this one for a year-ish, a little over a year. And it's just crazy. And, so speak to that person, because even if they're not directly, like watching you for the reasons you want them to. They're listening to you, and you are inspiring and motivating them in other aspects of life. All right, so sharing your journey on social media. So basically, what I'm showing here is like a Beachbody billboard versus a helpful human. I was talking with my husband this last week, and he was very weirded out about me starting this. I never shared on social media. He's like, what's happening? Why are you talking to your phone? I'm like, I'm doing a story. And even a year and a half, I still ask him to step out of the room because that's me, and I just don't like him there. And he's the sweetest. He'll like literally go outside. I'm like, you can go back in now. Whatever you have to do to get out of that comfort zone, you got to do it. Okay. So basically, when you scroll your page, when you start sharing, when you scroll your page, is it like a billboard? Like it's very obvious what you're doing and what you're trying to get people to do with you? Or when you look at your page, what vibes are you getting? Like, okay, I see this girl, she makes some recipes maybe. She has some supplements she's using. You know, she has a really hot husband. I'm kidding. Yes. Okay. But like, what is it that you do? You know what I mean? To the left, you see it's just quotes. You don't get the vibe of a person behind that. And now you spoke about that earlier. Get on your stories, because that's when they see the you and your voice, and they can hear your passion for what you're doing. And so this is ads, this is quotes. If you do those things once in a while, that's fine. But who am I joining here? Like, it's too addy. And I had a coach, she actually tried, she wanted to do the quotes. She wanted to try doing quotes once in a while, and she wasn't getting traction from that as she would have liked, but she experimented with it. She tried. And I said to her, honestly, I will scroll past those sometimes thinking that they're advertisements on Instagram, because it's not a person's face. Okay. It doesn't show their character. Now, you are a coach, but that's not all you are. Like, you're not waking up and all of a sudden you're just a Beachbody coach. Okay. You need to share all aspects of your life. So if you have kids, share your kids, share what you do on the weekends, share what you do for fun, share passion, share anything that you are passionate about that you think like will help inspire and motivate other people. And then before you post, ask yourself what you want them to get from it, and if it would stop someone's scroll. Not every post is going to be like this amazing creation, but what do you want people to get from this? Is it inspiration and motivation? Is it reminding them that they're not alone in struggles? Is it reminding them that your mental health is just as important as your physical? Is it showing like that it's okay to not have good days? Like, everything doesn't have to be about you as a coach and your workout. So make sure whatever you were posting before you decided to share your journey, that you're still sharing those things, because they're very important. Okay, so there's so many Beachbody coaches out there, right? And I titled this presentation Know, Love, and Trust, because that's ultimately what's going to get people to join you in your challenge group. Okay, so they need to know about you, right? What else do you do? Okay, I'm more than just a Beachbody coach. So what are your other passions? You need to share those things, and they should know those things about you. Maybe you're like a professional skydiver. Like, they need to know that. Maybe you have like, I don't know, 2 golden retrievers and you're obsessed with them, Meg. They need to know that, because that's something about your story, and those are people that are going to like bond with you over those things. They need to love you, not like you. They need to freaking love you, because even when people like you, they're not going to join what you're doing. So you need to get them to fall in love with you. And not everyone's going to love you. When you share your story on social media, you are not going to please everyone. Can I get an amen in the chat box if you understand you are not going to please everyone in this? People are going to come out of the woodwork. Okay, I don't see the chat box going. Oh, there it is. Okay, shoot, it's up at the top of me. Okay, you are not. Okay, it's scary and it's hard. I like to stay very incognito with things. I like to stay very neutral, but in my book, I literally read, she said, if you're just trying to live with like not like making waves in life, you're not living. And I'm not saying that you have to go out and cause all these problems, but like, if you're staying in your comfort zone your whole life, what are you doing? You're going to get bored. And I like my comfort zone. I'm very comfortable with it. but stepping out of this bubble of mine has, like, who am I? I'm giving a presentation on social media right now. Like, I never thought that I would be doing that. Show your personality. Use your language. You know, I use certain words. Maggie uses certain words. Everyone uses words that is like your, what's verbiage, you know? Who are you talking to? Like, use fun words. Like, refer to things. Use your language. Talk to your people, your audience. Okay, show your personality. If you're funny, I always say this, be funny. If you're witty, be witty. Like, people like that. And then trust. So be very vulnerable. 2020 has been a complete shit show. Okay. 2020 started off terrible for my family. My Billy right here, we grew up with him. He's my brother's best friend, and he passed away right in the beginning of January 2020. And I was shook, like absolutely shook. I did not know what to do. And I will never forget that day. It was the worst day of my life so far, and it sucked. And I still showed up every day for myself and my people and Billy. And I showed, you know, what I was going through during that time. Everything isn't freaking rainbows and butterflies every day. Like, you have to show if you are feeling anxious or upset or something has happened. I'm not saying you have to give everyone every piece of information of your entire life, but you have to be vulnerable with them, because that shows that you are human. And that's what attracts people more. Perfection does not attract people. They like to look at your stuff, because we all do that, right? They're not going to want to join you, because they don't. When I say they, I'm speaking about me. When I see all these amazing coaches that I know are doing the exact same thing as me and running challenge groups, I would never feel comfortable messaging them and saying, hey girl, I want to join your group. Never. Now, if I was talking to someone like me and I just knew her and I loved her and I trusted her just from her page, that's what's going to make me want to join someone. Not from all their pretty pictures and their perfection in everything they do, but their personality and their vulnerability. So just remind yourself about that. Okay, so these are some of my amazing leaders, and I'm obsessed with my team. I'm obsessed with them, and they are what light me up and keep me going. These are pictures that they have on their profile. It's showing what they do, what their family's like, and their accomplishments, and what they are doing outside of Beachbody. So you need to show and share those things, because these are the things people are going to relate to. These are what the pictures that are going to get people to want to join you, not pictures necessarily of all your workouts and your food and your shakes. Those will encourage and inspire them, but it's probably not going to be like the ultimate thing that gets them to want to join you. So Maggie spoke about your coming out kind of post. So this is you must do this. You must tell the world that you are here to help and you are here to serve. If you don't, people are going to be so inspired by you and then go to Beachbody On Demand and purchase their stuff on their own. It happens all the time because they didn't know. They didn't know that you could help them. So you want to do this like tomorrow, okay? Start sloppy. This is new and you're learning. We say it all the time. I'm learning something new every day. It's okay. I always say to my team, it's trial and error. You're not going to know what you like mess up until you mess that up, okay? Share why. Why are you doing this? And then don't worry about perfection. Okay, in the chat box, we'll just do a yes if you are a perfectionist. And I need to look at this chat box because I can't see. Okay, if you are a perfectionist, anyone here a perfectionist? Like Maggie said, we're like birds of a feather. We're tons of type A people on this call. And that's why we're all kind of together. Don't worry about perfection, okay? Don't compare yourselves to other people, especially other coaches. And I know Maggie said follow other coaches for inspiration, but do not promise me right now that you will not sit there and watch other coaches' stuff on their stories and their posts and try to do exactly what they're doing. You have to do your own thing because that's what makes you special. And that's what's going to get someone to want to join you is what you do, not because otherwise they'll just go join that person. So I have coaches that really inspire me and I can relate to, you know, and I love watching their stuff, but sometimes I'll get in holes and I'm like, oh my God, I'm totally comparing myself. And oh, they talked about this today. I should have talked about this. And then I get stressed out and then I don't post anything. Because then I'm like in my own head and I'm like, oh, I suck. Like there's no point. She did it better. Don't do that. Don't do that. And then consistency is key. You have to show up every single day, no matter what. You have to. Because if Maggie uses example all the time, if you go to Target every single day and the one day you want something there and they're closed, I'm going to Kohl's because Kohl's is right next door. And then I'm going to learn. I love Kohl's. Kohl's has better sales than Target because they close one day. So think about that. And I know that's extreme, but it's true. That happened to me. I'll watch people, they go on vacation or something and they don't post anything. And I'm not saying you have to post on vacation, but like people are waiting. They want to be inspired by you and motivated by you. And then when you stop, I stop watching their stories. I forget about them. I literally forget about them. Think about how many people you follow on social media. I literally will forget about those people if they just don't post one day. And I know that's crazy, and I'm not saying you have to do and show your entire life every single day, but think about that. If Target's closed, tell me in the chat box where you're going if Target is closed. I want to see like where people shop too. I'm like a Kohl's Target Express girl. Everything I'm wearing is from Kohl's and Target right now. So where's everybody shop? Because I want to know. I tell my team this all the time. You go through what, or Meg, and that's every time. You grow through what you go through. And my mom got me this cute little thing I have hanging on my closet in our bedroom. And it's like my team's like, what do you call it? Like saying? What do you call it? Motto. Thank you, Alyssa. I was reading your lips. A motto. And because if you don't have these struggles, you're not going to know how to overcome them. The first time I signed someone up, I did it wrong. And I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I did it wrong. And it's fine. People know you're starting, they know you're learning, and they want to support you. So you have to mess up. You have to mess up. You have to know how to fail forward with everything. And then so this, guys, this picture right here, one of my coaches. Okay. So it's one of my coaches, her coach. This is her. So I would be this girl's great grandma. Okay. She literally posted this when I got on the call, and I just put this in here. She posted this today. You don't have to post this like sweaty selfie or you in a sports bra of you telling the world that you're here to help them. You can be fully clothed. I'm a very modest person, so I was not comfortable in doing that. So I shared a picture of Maggie and I when I finally met her in real life. That's when I was inspired. She says kind of cut it off. She says what she's been doing. Okay. I've been feeling a little lost with 2020. Like everyone can relate to that. It's been hard to remember to take care of myself like I should be. It's time to take care of me, and I am so much better for it. I joined an accountability group recently and started working out consistently every single day, even when I don't want to. Oh, Cam and I have been intentional about what we are putting in our bodies, cooking. Okay. Like I want to join her. And she says right at the end, if you're interested in joining the program and accountability group, let me know. Not ever does she say, I'm a Beachbody coach. Go to Beachbody on Demand and put my coach ID in. Like that's not how it works. If I saw someone say she put a before and after picture and she said she was a Beachbody coach, I would just go to Beachbody. And actually her coach today went on her stories and said, I joined Beachbody on Demand like last year or the year before. She said, I lasted 3 weeks and then never logged in again because she said she didn't have accountability. And that's what it is. This is not, like Maggie said, this is encouragement. This is support. This is love. And it's just insane. And she put an adorable picture of her in her mirror. So this she literally posted today. And it's perfect. I mean, if you want to use emojis, use emojis. I have a couple apps and websites I can show you how to make the words fancy and stuff like that. Does anyone have anything to say? No? questions?
Awesome.
Doing great. You're doing great.
You did it.
Thanks, Meg. Okay. Where'd I go? Okay. All right. So the next thing I always tell my coaches, like right off the bat, I'm telling you guys, these are the things that I feel are crucial to know right when you get started. And it's actually funny because one of the first stories I ever put out, I was in my basement sweating, and I put the little like GIF or GIF, I don't know, of Energize. And Maggie, you probably won't even remember this. I think about this all the time. Isn't it so weird what we remember? She said something about not posting the brand of stuff. And I'm like, okay, what do I put? Like, I had no clue what to put. So basically what I tell all my coaches starting off right away, you want to create curiosity. If you post a picture of your Shakeology with the name, the branding, and everything, cool. I'm going to Google what Shakeology is, and then I'm going to go and just purchase Shakeology on Beachbody On Demand. I don't need you to help me with that. I can do that myself. Now, this, spoiler alert, is also Shakeology. Now, this is a picture of Meg's shake. Is this a cookie dough shake, Meg? Where are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one. Type in the chat box what team Shakeology you are. Flavor. I'm team vanilla. All right. So, now when I see this picture, I know Meg drinks this every day. I need this shake. Everyone loves shakes, okay? Everyone loves the idea of a shake. Now, like Maggie said, you have to use the product. You have to be a part of the product. So I share Energize every day. I share in a story. You can share your Recover, your Beach Bars, your Bevy, your Shakeology, whatever it is. Find something that your favorite thing. And when Maggie said she wakes up in the morning to drink this, I literally get so excited. And then I get so excited for my Recover. It's like the best thing ever. Now,
sorry not to interrupt you. Can we do team lemon, team mixed berry, or team fruit punch in the chat box?
Oh, yes.
Because that's the best part.
Ooh, coconut, yum. Lindsay, what kind of Shakeology are you going to get? Lindsay? Coles? Oh, we have a lot of Coles people on here. Where's Lindsay? Oh, there you are. Oh, the barista pack. Yeah, the cafe latte is so good. It's delicious. Okay, so now I see this shake on Meg's page. I know she drinks it because she posts in her stories every day. And I want that. I like the idea of drinking a shake. I always talk about my shake, but I always say this isn't going to solve all your problems, but some people think it will. And then, Maggie, I saw her drinking this lemon juice. And I'm like, well, she's adorable and peppy and vibrant. And if I drink that juice, I will be adorable, peppy, and vibrant. So I need that. Seriously, that's how I felt. I'm like, okay, it's one scoop of this stuff. I'm going to be great if I drink this, right? So now when I reached out to Maggie, boom, relationship had started, okay? I reached out to her and the relationship started. We started talking about stuff. And seriously, you can get someone to be friends with you because of a shake picture. But this is going to be creating curiosity, and come up with a name for it. Maggie calls it her lazy lunch. Meg, what do you call it? Lazy lunch? Laura, what do you call it?
I don't call it anything. Just my
I
shake.
call it my superfoods.
Okay, so come up with a name for it. Like your Energize, don't call it Energize. Call it,
I'm sorry, wait a minute. I thought you were talking about the shake. The Energize I call my go-go juice, or
Yeah.
I've recently equated it to Maggie's mom crack.
Yeah, there you go. Come up with a fun name. Don't be like, oh, I'm drinking my Shakeology again, because that's not going to create any kind of curiosity at all. So come up with some fun names for your products that is specific to you and your brand, okay? All right, how are you going to stand out? You want your page to be eye-catching. I'm going to talk briefly about presets, your bio, highlight covers, and branding, and your colors. So when I first started, this was right here. This picture of Maggie, that was the first post I ever posted about being a Beachbody coach. And it actually said Beachbody in there, but I grew through what I went through. And this picture, when I posted a before and after, I was shaking. I wanted to throw up. I remember I sent this picture right here to Maggie, and she's like, you should share that. It was a 21-day fix recipe with my 21-day fix portioned out wine. And when you see here, I actually had someone tell me that they got a request from, my Facebook name is still like hidden because I am in the witness protection program. And she's like, I got a request from some Erin K. I don't know who that is. I'm like, yo, that's me. And then I had to explain why I have a fake name on Facebook. But I didn't have my real name. So like, who's going to add, if someone added me with this name, I'd block them. I would literally just block them because I don't know who you are. And that doesn't seem real to me. I would probably block myself. Now you can see this is my profile now. My name is on there. And everything's changed, right? So now I have highlight covers. So if you don't have highlight covers, I will give you an app to start messing with that. Now your bio, okay, write this down in your notebook. Your bio needs to answer this question. You help who do what? Basically my first slide. I help women establish a simple routine by transforming their mindset, because I'm all about the mindset, and health habits with realistic AF nutrition and at-home workouts. And then I put Ready Girl, and this is the link that I will show you what I use for that, where you can say, oh, you can find this recipe, put it in my bio, whatever. So that's bio link. It's free. The website I use is Linktree. And so you need to change your bio like ASAP. So this is what I had. I'm a wifey. No one cares. I'm a molder of young minds. What does that mean? Relatable AF. What does AF mean? Someone say it. What does AF mean? Laura, do you know what AF means?
As fuck.
Woo! Laura Soar.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever heard her say a swear word in my life.
I usually don't. And it was called peer pressure.
Okay.
From the high school teacher.
You know, oh my God, can I tell you this? Speaking of being a high school teacher, man. I was on my way home from my parents, and I'm sitting in the car by myself. And you know, when you can feel someone looking at you? So I turned because I felt someone looking at me, and it's like 3 students, and they're like this. I'm like, hi. I'm like, this is so awkward. Okay. Sorry. It was cute. All right. So that, I mean, pretty much is what a lot of people have in their bios. Now, if you're trying to help someone, I don't really care that you're relatable. I'll see that in your pictures, and I'll be the judge of that if you are relatable, right? Cool, you're married, you're a teacher. What are you helping me do? What are you helping me do? That's all people care about. So again, your bio could be you help who do what. Okay, and my profile is private. I'm very private. I keep my stuff very tight because I don't like people that I don't know on my page. That is totally up to you, and there's different opinions about that and what you're comfortable with. And I would say with all this, you have to do what you're comfortable with always, because if you do something outside your comfort zone, it's great. It's a great feeling. But if you do something too far out that you regret doing, and you're like, I should have never done that. Why am I doing this coaching thing? It's making me not feel myself. That's a problem. So you need to do what you are comfortable with. If just because I'm comfortable doing something does not mean you're not like cool, because you're not, you know what I mean? I'm very uncomfortable with a lot of things, like a lot, and it's okay. Like you have to do what's best for you always. Okay, let's see. So here are my highlights. Now these are just for fun, like you can refer back to things. There's really, you know, just some things that would be fun. You can look at ideas, obviously, on Pinterest of what to highlight as well. like I said, the bio link, I use Linktree. So you can write that website down. It's free, and you can just put the links right there. It's really cool, really easy to use. And then I use the highlight cover for these fun things. Here, I had no highlights, which is totally fine. It's totally up to you, but it's kind of fun for people to look at. And then brand colors. I mess around with brand colors. It's just kind of like, I'll show you some examples of presets and stuff, but like, it's just like totally what you want. I've kind of been vibing with like the fuchsia and blue lately. And it's really going to make your pictures pop out. So I can also, that would be like a whole other topic, is Lightroom. It's a photo editing app, and how to get pictures to like pop and stuff like that with their saturation and all those fun things. Pick some colors that you use in your stories and on your posts that people are going to be like, oh, that's Meg's picture, that's Laura's picture, like, oh, that's eye-catching. So you can just see how your page is going to grow, and it's going to change, and that's with you learning things. Okay, these are some presets that are very clear. When you look at them, you're like, wow, those look good. Like, that is a nice looking page. So Haley is one of the leaders on my team. Hers, there's lots of gray, and it's like kind of faded colors, and I love it. And then Meg, her brand is like orange. She has 2 Goldens, Finn and Seamus, and they're adorable. Oh, and a redhead boyfriend. So it's all orange. It's awesome. She makes me love the color orange, because I have never met anyone in my life that they're like, my favorite color is orange. When I look at Meg's page, I'm like in love with this color, right? So that's her brand. She, like, say your brand's pink, right? Or orange. Let's go with orange. She has an orange straw in her pictures just to make that orange pop a little bit. Her dog's obviously here. Think like her table is orange. She's wearing orange shirts. So pick a color that you kind of want to vibe with for a little bit, and then start taking pictures in that color. And then Maggie's right here. She has a preset, and it's just very clean, aesthetically pleasing pages. And that's what's going to get people to come look at your pictures, because we all love that. So you can tell these are 3 very clear, different kind of presets. Presets you can get on Etsy. They can be, you grow through what you go through, bought presets that were $40 for like 4 of them when I first started, and I don't even use them anymore. I bought presets off of like Etsy for like $5, and then I actually just edit them myself now in Lightroom. Lightroom, if you don't have that, you'll download that with your presets, and you can edit the colors in there. It's so much fun, but like I said, that's a different story. Okay, do you guys have any questions about presets? Because I know that's a lot of people. Like, I'll get messages after this call, and I'm not going to be able to like give you all my words in an Instagram message. Any questions about presets? When you buy a preset on Etsy, the creator will send you an email, and they will tell you exactly what to do.
Okay, I do have a question. I don't have a specific color. So you were saying that you could make a specific color pop in Lightroom? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Or did I misunderstand you?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to do it now, but at some point, Erin, would you give me a quick little tutorial on how to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Raise your hand if you have the Lightroom app or you've used it before.
Mhm.
Okay, so all you do, Laura, is you go to the picture and then click on colors, and then all the colors will pop up at the top. And then say you're wearing like a pink bra, click on the pink color, and then just move the saturation up and down.
Okay, I don't see color. Oh, there it is. And then click on the pink bra.
Yeah, or like any color that's popped there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then I see Lindsay, okay, yeah, you got what's the link below. That now I have in there, like I have, if people want to join my challenge group, I have a link, and guys, Maggie has everything you need. Don't waste your time creating things, because Maggie in our team drive has absolutely everything. So she has forms. If you're not familiar with Google, you need to make a copy of everything so you don't edit like her stuff. You make a copy of it and you just adjust it to be yours. And it's amazing because everything's in there. So if they are interested in coaching, I have a coaching link in there. If they're interested in joining my MBF group, all those things. Hi Madeline. Some women are like, what do you call it? Fabletics reps, and they're Beachbody coaches as well. And they'll put like that link in there as well. And then, yeah, Lori, I use the, it's literally called Highlight Covers. That's the app. I'm just looking at these questions. Okay. Laura, did you find it? Okay, awesome. And Lightroom's a really, really cool app. Now, these just make your colors pop and like your page look very clean and neat, and that's what's appealing, obviously, to us. Okay, so let's talk about captions real quick. Captions can make or break your picture. They don't have to be this amazing masterpiece every time you post a pic. Sometimes they can be short and sweet. On the weekends, a lot of people, including myself, and I know Maggie, like set boundaries with your family, and like we're not on like crazy amounts like we are during the work week. I also went to Pinterest and I just found this that I use. It talks about when the best times are to post on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And it shows like when people are most active. I mean, always think there's no perfect time to post anything, but the best advice I can give you of when to post, because it does matter with the algorithm. When are you on? Like 5, 6 o'clock probably isn't when you're going to get a lot of traction, because people are making dinner. Maybe right away in the morning is when you go on social media, maybe at your lunch break. So think about the times you're posting as well, because those do make a difference. Now, you know, obviously I'm obsessed with Leopard. Actually, my husband just bought me an Apple Watch and surprised me with it tonight. And my first thought was, my guy was going to text you that. I'm so excited. Anyways, my first thought was, I can't wait to get a Leopard band. So what is your thing? Like, you know, that can be part of your brand as well as your colors. So, you know, I wasn't feeling like creating an amazing masterpiece of a caption. So it can be something short and sweet. Come up with a theme and plan out your content. Write it down if you don't have a planner or something digital, find something and write it down. Come up with days of what to post. Mondays, you can do like Mindful Mondays. Transformation Tuesday. Maggie does Wellness Wednesdays. On Thursday, it could be like a throwback. And then Fridays, I love to do a fit tip. Anything. It can be fun and witty or serious. One time I did a box of Trulies, and I was like, oh, if you don't have a step, like I literally got a box of Trulies out, and that's what I was using for T20. And so it doesn't have to be this amazing thing, okay, every time, because I used to do that and it stressed me out, and then I stopped posting. I lost that inspiration. This right here is Meg's Shakeology. She made it into a cake. And I love this because I love shakes. Some people don't. It's like a yogurt thing. Like some people don't like the texture and everything. And I say, you know, oh, I don't like shakes. And we're like, okay, do you like cake? Do you like cake? Because we can make this cake, you know? So Meg is offering so much value in this. She's offering so much value. She's giving the recipe. And that's something that I have so much fun with. If you like food, share recipes in your captions, because that's what's going to get people to come to your page, because you give away recipes. Guess who also gives away recipes? Google. They don't need you for recipes, but they're going to come back to your page if they know you're giving out good recipes once in a while. So Meg posted this and then talked about how it helped her and then how she made it. So I have coaches, they'll be like, oh, I'm not inspired, or I don't want to take a picture of myself. I hate taking pictures of myself. I hate it. And so sometimes if I make a creation in the kitchen, I snap a picture of it and I save it in a draft on Instagram or whatever. But really plan out when you want to do your content. You don't have, now Beachbody says post every day, right? Post every day and show up in your stories 5 to 10 times a day. Now, and this is just me, Maggie posts every single day. If she doesn't post, I'm driving her house and seeing if she's alive. I'm not kidding. I would. You have to do what works for you. I got stressed out posting every day. It drove me nuts. I could not do that. Meg is the same way. Meg, do you want to share your epiphany? What's your posting schedule?
Oh, I post usually every other day. And sometimes I'll post like once every 2 days. But I have started, because like trying to figure out the perfect caption or whatever it is, not perfect, but like it's hard. So I have started actually, I'll post about like the business and whatever every maybe 2 days, but I've started posting fun posts in there, like of the dogs or just of like my boyfriend, and just so I can still in people's faces, but I'm not all up in their face, like, and it's not stressful.
For
Because
you.
it's not fun. Yeah, for me, because then it's
Yeah.
not fun.
Yeah. And you know, I'm a teacher, so I haven't been at work since March. And I've had a lot of time on my hands. But once I get back to work, my business is going to change. I'm not saying it's going to go up or down, but my routine and my content is going to change. It has to, because that's my life is changing. And you're going to have so many different seasons of your life when shit hits the fan and you can't show up every day, but somehow you have to, because those people are waiting for your inspiration and motivation because they look up to you. I have gotten to a groove. It took me a year to figure out what I want to post on my stories and what I want to post in my content. I learned this from one of the top 10 coaches, Angie Belmere, and I love her. She's super into Disney, and that's part of her brand. She's from Canada, actually. She had a great tip. And when she posts, she will post kind of in this order. She'll do a full body shot of herself some way. And then the next post will be like a half body or maybe like a selfie or something of just her. And then another post will be like a view of something. She's really into like cocktails and like mocktails and stuff. So she takes pictures of her coffee and her drinks a lot. So you could take a picture and make your Energize all cute. You want to know what I do? Actually, this is hilarious. I have a cup of Energize in my fridge that I use just to take pictures with. It's been sitting there for probably a month. I am frugal as all get out. I'm not wasting my Energize. So I poured a scoop of water in the fridge. It's like a really weird color pink, but it does the job. Now, if I'm taking a picture with it, like if I will want to get a picture of it, and I'm like, oh my God, I drink it. So you can't like have Shakeology sitting there forever. That'd be gross, but you could with an Energize. Okay. So what was I saying? Find a content that works for you, and it's going to take you a long time to figure out what works best for you. Some days you may wake up, hi. You may wake up inspired, and then you may not feel that way for a couple of days, and that's okay. It's just whatever works for you. But don't stress yourself out about it at first. Just show up as comfortable as you are, and then just go from there, really. I also, look at top coaches, and it's not all the time, but you have to show up. Like, you have to. Otherwise, people are going to go look at someone else's page. What I started doing also, I don't scroll Instagram. I truly don't. How do I know my people have posted something if I'm not scrolling? And this is just me, and I feel a lot of people my age, we look at stories. And so when you create a post on your page, I go to your Instagram right now. And if you click on a picture, and there's the heart, there's the caption, and then there's the arrow. So when you click on the arrow, you can add that post to your story. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? So now this post shows up in my story. And then if you tap it, the caption will show or it will not show. Can you see that? Now, how do you get things on that? You go to the GIF thing right up here and then type in like new post or tap here. And then you can put that little thing on there, GIF. Do you guys see what I'm saying? So all these new posts, okay, is it GIF or GIF?
It's GIF. It's GIF.
Okay.
Because
GIF.
I heard somebody on the TV call it GIF.
Okay, perfect. All these GIFs, and then like pick one, and then like cover it up, like, ooh, new post, she has a new post. So I hope that's helpful. That's how I know my coaches and stuff have posted.
That was very helpful. Just today I was thinking, how do people get these posts in their stories? Literally. Just today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I don't scroll, so I will miss a post until I see one of my coaches or my friends posted that they have a new post, and that I see it in their story, and then I go to their page. So that's helpful too, because then people are like, oh, what is this? Or like a before and after picture, like you cover up the before and after with the hands or something like that. But that's just a super fun way for people that don't scroll and look at pictures. They are story watchers. I need to add that to my presentation because that's something I just started doing. Okay. Value. Now, you want to offer value in everything you do. I hate to break it to you, and this sounds harsh, but no one cares about your workouts. You're not helping them. Cool, you work out. No one cares. How is that helping them? So if I post a workout video every day, we all do, right? It's so fun. And when I see people post workout videos, I'm like inspired. I am. But what I am most inspired by is their text on that workout video. You share something, give them value. What did you struggle with? Because if you're telling me what you struggled with, I can relate to that. The other day, I was so crabby. Oh my God. I was so pissed off after my workout. And I walked inside and I was pissed. And, you know, after you work out, you're all like Elle Woods, like endorphins and, you know, excited. And I was so pissed and I don't know why. And I shared that. We're not all happy all the time. So what did you struggle with? What were your moves? Maybe how long was it? Maybe give people workouts to do, okay? You're offering value. No one's going to follow you and truly do the workout moves that you give them, but you're inspiring them and you're showing someone that maybe has no clue what to do for their glutes, a glute move or a bicep move. You can share a struggle. Go to Pinterest and look up quotes like for like any kind of fitness journey and put that in there. How are you feeling that day? What's going on that day? Are you getting to like see some of your friends? Why are you working out? Maggie, I love when she does that. Like if we're getting together or she's getting together with her girlfriends, she's like, oh, I'm doing this now because I'm drinking wine later. Like you are human. And you want to know what? This is being recorded. My husband's gone. I am going to go to McDonald's after this and get a McDouble burger. I am so excited. I do it like 3 times a year and I'm so pumped. I'm just going to sit and watch 90 Day Fiance all night by myself and it's going to be amazing. So, you know, you're human. Like you're going to do these things. I probably won't, honestly. I get all excited for it. I'm probably not going to do it. So what value can you offer? What are other things that you can add to your quotes? You can add what's going to help them. Maybe what day is it on your workout? How many more days do you have left in this program? What do you like so much about it? So you can share those things in there, but always offer value. Okay, recipes. I love sharing recipes and offering value. If I make something, I will put the recipe right in the corner, have people screenshot it, and hopefully it helps them. I'm huge into mindfulness. Oh my God, where'd you guys go? Oh my God, you left my thing. Did I even share my screen? Hang on. So, you know, share recipes, share obviously your fitness and your inspiration and your knowledge about your workouts. You guys know you can give sample workouts all the time. They're all free on Beachbody On Demand. So if you go to Beachbody On Demand and then you click on Lift 4, right at the top, it'll be a sample workout, copy the link and send it to someone. So you want to engage people on your stories. So use the question box, use the polls, ask them for their email, ask them about something completely irrelevant just to see and entertain people. And say like, you want to try to sample this workout, you have access to it and it's all in the team drive. Maggie's put them all together. And then what's your thing? What sets you apart from every other person sharing their at-home workouts? And talk about it. Like talk about it, because that's what's going to get people to know, love, and trust you, and then ultimately join you. Here's an example of offering value. This is one of my leaders, Natalie. She shared her shake, and then, this is like what's in your shake, right? So one of my favorite things, write this out in your notes. And this is literally off of like Beachbody. This is what's in Shakeology. So I have in my notes everything that's in Shakeology, everything that's in the pre, everything that's in the post. So if I am sharing my Energize and I will go to my notes on my phone, copy this, prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes, blah, blah, blah. So I don't have to type it out every time. So that's been really helpful. But she shared what she is offering in her shake. And she doesn't put scoop of Shakeology. She puts superfoods. What's superfoods? I want some, you know? So that's definitely a good way to offer value. Share about the business. I'm gonna look in this chat real quick because I'm just looking at this really quick. Okay. Share about the business. This is something I'm still learning about and still trying to add in my content because I'm so comfortable sharing about my journey and my challenge groups. I forget there's a completely other side of what I do, and that's a business, and it's amazing. And you would be surprised. Some women are more interested in the coaching and community and accountability side of it than any kind of workout. There's something for everyone in this. We offer one thing other communities or other programs don't, and that's community support accountability. And if someone says, I can't join you, I already go to the gym. Okay, how's your nutrition? Do you need accountability? Do you have a workout buddy? Or if they already have a nutrition program, okay, what kind of workouts do you use? Do you want extra supplements that help you with that? There's something for everyone. So share the journey, share the business, and talk about it. So tonight is a perfect example of how to share about the business. You can take, after every team call, I take a boomerang or I take a picture of our call. And I do that. And I just learned from Holly Hilliard on the summit call that she did. What do you add? Like, again, no one cares about a Zoom call. Cool, another Zoom call like that you're posting. What did you learn? What are you doing on those Zoom calls? Who are those people? You don't even know them. That's weird. You know, what did you do on this call? So like tonight's a perfect example of what you could take a boomerang of this, or, you know, we could do an after, and what inspired you tonight or not, you know, what did you learn and what are you taking from this, and how can that inspire maybe someone that's sitting at home by herself right now? Like, why does she need us? Everyone needs Team Self-Made in their life. I'm serious. So why does she need us? Stephanie, you are painting. That is hilarious. I love that color. It's a great color. Okay. Okay, so what's next? Create your post. Be scared, be unsure, get sweaty. Like after you post it, I remember I was sitting on my floor, like shaking. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Make sure you are comfortable with it. Because if you're not, it's just going to be all bad. Do what you're comfortable with. And this is going to what's going to reach your audience. Okay. Remember, make sure your why is in there. Like why you're doing this. Be you, no one else. We're all different. What reaches out to my audience is not going to reach to yours, and vice versa. Okay. I'm not a mom yet. Like what I say and what Maggie says are two totally different things. Like she's a mom. I'm not. So I'm reaching out to different people than she is. And then invite. Okay. No one is going to become, okay, maybe like 2 people are going to come running to you being like, sign me up. I don't care what it costs, sign me up. That rarely happens. No one's going to come to you. You have to reach out. And they don't know that they are going to need you until they're sitting where you are right now. And okay, show of hands. How many of you, is Maggie your coach? Okay, how many of you ghosted Maggie at one point? Okay, exactly. So when someone reaches out to you randomly, I didn't even know her. And sometimes reaching out to people you don't know works. Sometimes it doesn't, and that's okay. I keep like, okay. But you have to invite people. So after you post that announcement post, you are going to invite everyone that commented and liked your post, because they are curious about what you're doing and they literally like what you're doing. Okay. So you need to invite them, because you're doing a disservice to them if you don't invite them to this. Never feel bad for reaching out to someone that watches your stories every day, likes or comments on your posts, because they're already in your business. Don't feel weird. They're in your business already. So reach out to them and then have fun. I feel like at one point in my business, actually, I think February, March maybe, I was not having fun. I was like, it's happening. I'm not having fun. And it sucked. And I mean, quarantine, all that happened. And we had a team call one night. We had a guest speaker on. And I was reminded why I did it. And I don't know why I signed up as a coach and why I do this. I don't know if it's something she said or something I had a revelation about myself, but I was not having fun and I needed a good smack in the face again to have fun. Because if you're not having fun and taking care of yourself, you will burn out with this business in a matter of like weeks, just like any other job. It's overwhelming. It's stressful. It's a roller coaster. You're going to wake up some days and be like, F this. I'm done. I don't want to do it. Nope. I'm going to show them. I'm not going to post today. And then the next morning, like maybe like an hour later, you're like, nah, maybe I'll post this recipe. And you're going to have someone reach out to you and tell you, thank you so much for this. Like, I made this tonight for my family. Or they may not tell you, and that's okay too. But you are inspiring people every single day. And 9.5 out of 10 times, they're not going to tell you, but they're watching you. And even if you are discouraged, know that I'm discouraged every single day about something. We all are. We're human. Like, we're not these peppy, fun workout people every day. And that's what gets people to relate to you. These are some apps that I use. Screenshot this. So you can use these. So this is Lightroom. This is what you'll download for presets on Etsy. This is the highlight cover, Lori, that I was talking about, that app. And then this, I don't know. Oh, right here. This website, this is what can make your captions like bold, the lettering, or italicize it. This is an example, double down on your DMs, of a free training I did. And I sign up for these all the time. You just put your name and your email in, and they will send you like days and days and days worth of content for free. They are doing exactly what we need to do. So these women are business coaches, and they're offering you free value for 5 days. So for 5 days, they're going to tell you what's up, how they run their business to help you be a better coach. So that's why we do our free groups. We will run free groups. We're doing one in a couple weeks. We're going to show everyone what our accountability and support is like, in hopes that they are like, I need this. You know what I mean? And we can help them. So they're offering you value. And Brad talked about this the other day, and I just told my team this last night. He said that people don't respond to the word free. And that's something I use often. Like, I'll give you a free sample, or running a free group. Like, people don't put time in and value into something that's free, because it's free. So I can do it anytime. But so we're just going to kind of change our wording into like, I'm offering this group to, I don't know, I forget what we said, but like, I don't, that just really stuck with me, because if I got something for free, I would like save it in my file and probably never look at it again. I like the idea of the free thing, but I'm probably not going to use it. So that's just something like I'm just going to change my verbiage with. Just something to think about. But sign up for these free things. They're not going to like, they will spam you. You can just unsubscribe to anything, but they offer really good stuff. They'll do like live trainings on Facebook, and these women know what they're talking about. So if you ever see an ad on Instagram and it's like, hey, Beachbody Coach, here's a 5-day free thing, do it, because it's awesome. All right, I could talk and talk and talk forever because I freaking love this stuff and I have so much fun doing them. But all I can say is that just start and just go for it, and start sharing your journey and who you are with the world. And I always say it's 2020. That's what people do. You can't judge anyone right now. I always say my hair is really, really blonde. Like, if I don't fill my eyebrows in, I have like none. I had someone ask me if my hair was like that white, and I'm like, it's 2020. It's a filter. No, my hair is not that white. It's really, really blonde, but it's like just do you. Just share your story, inspire people. And, you know, Maggie is the best leader ever ever. And you're so blessed that you have her as a coach because she's amazing. But if you guys have any questions about, like I said, I don't know everything, but this is just what I've learned in the last year. And I'm very passionate about, sharing what I've learned. So yeah. Any questions at all? Thanks, Laura. Yeah, Alexa
always.
beat it.
I love you.
I love you more.
I have one question.
Yes, ask, please.
Oh, why didn't you tell me you love me today from your book?
I'm not on that chapter yet, Meg. I just flipped open to one. I need to read.
Okay.
Continue reading this.
I didn't miss the memo.
You know what? And that's something also really fun that my team and I started doing. We started taking pictures of our personal development in the morning because it holds us so accountable. Like I actually have to sit down with my book and read it. And that's been something fun because what can you show in that one picture, right? I show that I'm working on my mental health before my physical every morning. And something else I started doing, I stopped grabbing my phone in the morning. How many of you, the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning is grab your phone? And you respond and take care of everyone else but you. That makes no sense. I just the last few days stopped grabbing my phone in the morning. Like I did my thing. I always call it my thing. Like Clay will be like, my husband's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I was doing my thing, like my morning routine. And you try tomorrow to not touch your phone for like the first at least half hour you're awake. Don't respond to anyone. Don't look at anything. Take care of your damn self because my morning just starts like anxiety ridden and I just get pissed. And the way you start your morning is like the rest of your day. So try tomorrow to not touch your phone. Like it's so distracting. And
Can I share this? Brad Bizjack in his video today said just that on time management. He quoted, I can't remember specifically who it was, if it was Bob Heilig or somebody in that personal development world, that it is a proven fact you gain 33% more efficiency not seeing your phone for the first hour of the day.
Yeah, totally. And it is a game changer. I started doing these like 3 things. I woke up and I read it from a book. I forget what. It was like, make your bed. As soon as you wake up, make your bed because you've gotten a task done and you are feeling productive. So make your bed. And then one was have natural light. So like open up your window, like don't turn the bathroom light on right away. And then don't touch your phone for the first 30 minutes you wake up. And it's really, really helpful because I'm so guilty of that. And it causes major, major anxiety, So, but that's something I like to do in the morning is I even get into like a story routine. Like people know what to expect when they look at my stories. And it's okay if you do the same thing. It's fun. Like people like that. It's weird. Humans are weird. And I show in some way, shape, or form, whether it's a boomerang, a video, a picture. And then what I do is I take a quote from my personal development book and I quote it because I'm offering value just simply like that. I'm offering some inspirational quote or whatever. That offering value doesn't have to be this like amazing thing. It doesn't have to be like a recipe or like a whole workout. It could just be a quote that changes someone's entire outlook on their day. And that is value. So I could keep talking, so we need to stop. Does anyone have any questions about absolutely anything? I'm so excited that you guys are all here. That was so fun.
Real quick on the morning routine, it's so true. I just started this, oh gosh, it was a while ago. Maybe last year is when I started the virtual community or the virtual gym on Zoom. So I knew I had to get up and be a part of the Zoom. And I would put my workout clothes in my bathroom, put it there, had it to go. Set my alarm at 5. I read the 5-second rule by Mel Robbins. That was a life changer, you guys. And it just isn't talking about getting up and doing your workout in the morning. It just talks about making certain decisions in your life that is going to move you forward in life. So I get up, I go in my bathroom, I brush teeth, and my phone is charging in my bathroom. I have an old school alarm clock, like the digital one that your parents probably have on their nightstands. Mike has one, I have one. Like we don't have our phones near our beds. So I go in my bathroom, put my workout clothes on, and I have my personal development books right there on my vanity. And I just read for about half hour. And then if I see something in my book that I'm like, oh, I want to take a picture of it, I do it, and then I put my phone away right away. I
It's such a good idea.
I upload all my stories after I'm done with me. So I'll just save it, and then after I eat my breakfast, I'll have my cup of coffee, and then that's when I'll start like storying. But really quick, you guys, follow Alex Feeden. She's the one that does the free content. She's like really good at stories. So follow her. I feel like you guys should all put your Instagram handles in the chat and kind of follow each other and get inspired by each other. I'll put mine in. And then what else is I gonna say? Also, you may want to invest in, and it's not that expensive, but one of these little light ring things, okay? That's what I had on when I was doing the call. Like, I don't have it on now, but it attaches to my desk. There's a clip, and you could even put your phone in it if you want to do a video. I think this was like $30, but this is the best invention ever. So like if I were to turn it on, I mean, this is before and this is after. Like you could see a difference, right? So it's great for pictures, it's great for calls, $30. It'll change your life and it'll change your grid on Instagram too. It's called Social Light, but I know they sell them on Amazon as well. Okay, and then based on like your questions and everything that you guys have, I will figure out what we should talk about next week, next Thursday. So if there's something that you're like, I don't know what to do, or I need help with this, we will focus on that next week. And Erin, you don't need to be on that call, but I'm inviting all of you to join us because we will do like part 2 of this. Maybe we'll go and look at the team drive or talk about what happens when you sign somebody up or what do you do with them. So I want to help you guys move your business forward. But in order for you to do that, you need to show up on these calls. I always compare this to your job. I mean, if you had to, like, I know they're odd hours, but if you had to show up for your job, you would still make time. You would find a babysitter or find another, you know, you would find a way to be here.
And you really, like, Meg is on every call there ever is, and myself as well, because we just enjoy it. It's like our social hour, especially now in quarantine. But like you'll get to a point where this is like, these are your people. Like this is another part of your family, and it's just fun to be on it. It's like, I don't even feel like I'm in this room right now. I feel like I'm like with you guys, and it's just fun. Before Maggie closes this up, I am going to challenge you all right now. We're going to do a boomerang, and you guys all know how to do a boomerang, right? Okay, so when you go to your stories, like adding a new story, and then right at the bottom, you're going to scroll right here to that, and then you can move it in and out, you can twist it, whatever. Oh, also, let me give you one more hack on Instagram, or like a tip. When you go to the bottom, okay, for example, let's go to Maggie's page because we're all friends with Maggie. And if you look at one of her stories, the first one that, oh, why didn't I get that notification? Anyways, when you look at her story, right at the top under her name, it says Midnight Sun. That's a filter that you can save. And so you just go here and then press, oh, I already saved it. You press save effect. So it's like, again, it's like a preset like filter for your Instagram that are different from everyone else's.
They're fabulous.
They're so fun. But yeah, so that's something fun. So when you take a boomerang, we can all do whatever. And just maybe, you know, tag some people that are on this call. What were you inspired with? And then people start to see, okay, what are these calls that they keep doing? I want this group of women that are amazing. And here you're talking about the business just like this. And it's such an easy way once a week on our team calls to do that. And it's just fun and inspiring other people. So we're going to do a boomerang.
Absolutely. And if you do this, please tag me too. Okay.
And me, tag me.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Are you doing it, Mag?
No, I'm just going to
Okay. Ready? Are we ready? Alyssa, where's your phone, girl?
Alyssa, you need to do it too.
I literally am like annoying Instagrammer because I already did it and I already posted both of you like a brown noser.
Oh my
perfect. Okay, okay, I get it.
God.
Okay,
Awesome.
ready?
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3. Perfect. Awesome. Well, oh, Maggie, shit, that's your call, girl. Go.
Oh, thanks for coming, you guys. And I really hope, I know it was long, but it was worth it. And I hope you all took notes. I did record it. So if you want to go back to it, if you're like, oh, I forgot, what was that app that Erin was talking about? Or, oh my gosh, what was that resource that Maggie, mentioned? It'll be recorded. Just, you guys, you don't need to know everything in this business. I'm still learning. I do not know everything. Just remind yourself to give yourself some grace and lean in and always be true to yourself, okay? And do the team training. There's lots of good content in there, lots of good things. Before we leave, any questions? Not a one? Okay.
My brain's gonna explode. So I feel like all of this energy and I'm like, so I like, okay, I need to like digest it. But I mean, a 3 a.m. text maker.
Oh, yeah.
Like a drunk ex-girlfriend. Like, oh my God, I'm still thinking about you.
Hey, can I tell you guys something crazy too? Speaking of that, I met for the first time today one of my coaches that has been a coach of my team since January, and we just met in real life today. And it was so funny because we live 5 minutes away from each other, and we texted each other after, and she's like, I'm texting after a blind date. Like, it was so nice to meet you. Like, it's so funny. But this business is magical. Meg and I went to college together. We never talked really in college, but now she's a leader on my team. We talk every day. Like, if we don't talk, like Meg and I, it's like, are you okay? Are you mad at me? I'm kidding.
I know there will be
You're
days
just a
I'm
little
like, I
family.
haven't heard from Erin in a while. What's going on? But really quick, I just want to give you guys a example of Instagram. All right, it works. I met Laura, Lindsay, Samantha, Janice, Stephanie, Melissa, Bree. We kind of hit. Well, Bree, you messaged me on Facebook. All on social media. Okay, all on social media. So think about that next time you are like, I'm scared to do this. Think about the life that you're going to impact. Don't think about what people are going to think, please. And I know it's easy to do that because our minds are programmed to always protect us because we've been doing it our whole life. So just like Sammy, you said, do you. That's exactly right. You got to do you. Think about your future. Think about your family. Where do you want to be worried about what people think when you're 6 years old, still, not achieving your dreams and goals? No. Okay. We seriously, I need to be up at 5 a.m. I'm going to have to take a Xanax before I go to bed because this is what happens after I get off team calls. I get all hopped up on energy like Alyssa. And I can't sleep because I'm so excited and I love the energy. So
You can come to McDonald's with me.
oh my God.
Guys, I've been like dreaming about McDonald's for like days.
If I have McDonald's, I would see the 42-year-old cannot do McDonald's anymore. So I can't.
It's just once in a while.
No. Mm-mm.
And then I don't tell Clay, and then I just text someone just to get off my chest, and then I just tell him. Anyways, it's just a bad habit.
Oh, it's a 3-time-a-year habit. Who cares?
It's so
All right,
good.
ladies, we are done. I love you all. Thanks for coming on.
Hi, thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, ladies.